Who's that? Yo, it's Zee from the P-Town. 10 years deep, so it's peak now. I missed my shot, I had to rebound. Kinda drifted off, but you'll see now. Yo, it's Zee, man, I've been
Yes, what's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go and subscribe if you like this reaction, and I'd really appreciate your support. I've recently come back after 3 years off YouTube, so I'm trying to build the channel back up. So like I said, any support is really appreciated. But we've got another Ren track today. I know a lot of people who have recently subscribed will be happy to hear that, and the one I've chosen to go for, which, to be honest with you, I kind of half did it because I saw him with the guitar again. So I thought, because I've listened to High Ren, that this would be a good stepping stone to maybe have something that seems on the surface of things relatively similar, and then I can gradually find my way into all these other different types of songs. So this one is Violet's Tale. I'd really appreciate it if all the renegades out there who subscribed on my previous reaction to Ren could keep giving me suggestions and like the ones in the comments that you want to see the most, so I kind of know where the demand is at, because a lot of people are throwing different reactions and different songs that I should be checking out, and it's like, oh, where do I start here? So if you could like the ones that you really want to see, that will give me that bit more insight. But without further ado, people, let's get into this one. Ren, Violet's Tale. Take it away, Ren. Such a good guitar player as well. Oh, before we carry on, just want to let people know that I did actually watch the interview that he did with Pegasus, I think it is. I watched that entire interview, and that really gave me a good insight into himself and his past and everything. So yeah, I think that was a good thing for me to sort of understand him a little bit more as a person. Let's go. Yeah, this sounds very similar to the start of the High Ren track, with the sort of operatic vocals and the guitar as well. So yeah, I like the sound of this so far. He's a real good performer as well. He seems like he's honed that skill, because he tells it with his facial expressions, doesn't he, as well as what he's playing.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's Tale.
He's talking about someone else then, telling their story.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her.
I love how he does everything live, because it emphasizes his skill and ability. I mean, a lot of artists can go into a studio and put a track together and do so many takes of the instrument, of the vocals, but to be able to do this in one take and be able to keep that quality up is amazing, and it just complements him so much as a musician, as an artist, and as a performer as well.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet, she fell fast. See, Stevie was the wrong one, but Isha knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie, but never left the room. History repeats itself.
Yeah, 'cause he's saying that this boyfriend that she's got is similar to her father, so he reminds her of her father. And that can often be a pattern that we see with people who get into those toxic relationships, is that they're seeking that figure that they know or that they perceive what a partner or man should be in their life, or woman. Like, it can work both ways. Yeah, that's a really true reflection as to a lot of people's situations. Let's get back into this.
Pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet, she fell fast. See, Stevie was the wrong one, but Isha knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie, but never left the room. History repeats itself, he paint her black and blue and dark. She never
Paint her black and
stood a
blue.
chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent.
Descriptive, like really brings to life the story that he's telling and what situation this girl was in. Wow.
Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddy whack. One to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a...
Wow, he got the flows there as well, you know. I can appreciate that as a rapper myself, like the way you went into that then. It's really incredible, the imagery that he's painting, and it's just amazing. He's a true artist for someone who works in this field and does a lot of work with people who suffer from domestic violence and domestic abuse. Dealt with a lot of situations like this myself. To have this further insight that he's painting, it just resonates so much with me because I've seen it. This is honestly incredible.
Why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddy whack. One to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait.
No, she's not dead.
Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
Shivers. Got shivers now.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Right, okay. That makes a lot of sense because they have been other tracks that have been requested by the people out there, so I'm gonna have to check them out now. That's I've got no choice now. I can't leave it there. I need to know what happens with these twins. In a sick way, I kind of liked that it didn't have a happy ending, because a lot of these stories do, and a lot of films and things these days do, but it's not the reality of the situation. People die from domestic abuse. Crazy that someone with music can make you feel like this. And I get why his fans are so fanatic in that sense, because he makes you feel a certain type of way. What a story, and what a way to tell that story. If you guys like that reaction, make sure you subscribe for more Ren reactions, because I'm going to be doing a hell of a lot more. Like a lot of people have said, I'm going to dive deep into that rabbit hole. I hope you're all taking care right now. Do me a favour today. If there's someone that you feel like is having a hard day, if there's someone that you see struggling, help them, because one day, tomorrow, that could be you.
Who's that? Yo, it's Zee from the P-Town. 10 years deep, so it's peak now. I missed my shot, I had to rebound. Kinda drifted off, but you'll see now. Yo, it's Zee, man, I've been about,